welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing the newest bag in my collection. It's been a while since I've done a handbag video, but it's also been a while since I purchased a new handbag. So I'm pretty sure the last bag that I actually bought was my Louis Vuitton Petite Noe, and that's right when we moved here, so right about a year ago. And I'm really excited for this one. So if you follow me on Instagram, I already did an unboxing. And then I've also shared that I recently got a new job. So this is going to be my new bag for my new job. I'm still working remote, but I can go in office. I'll have meetings in office sometimes. And I've honestly just wanted it because it'll be a great work tote slash casual tote as well. I was going to get this for my birthday slash Christmas, and I decided to get the Mulberry Agenda instead. And I'm very excited that I waited and got it now, just because, you know, with the new job, it's more celebratory that way, at least in my eyes. So let's go ahead and open her up. So right now I just have it in the dust bag. So I purchased this from Nordstrom, and you can get it at different retailers, of course, but I purchased the Lana shoulder bag. I am absolutely in love with this bag. Like I said, I've had my eye on it for a while. This is the shoulder bag, so this is the tote version. There is a smaller, really cute 23 version. I needed it for work, like I said, and I wanted something a little more practical, but I also just love the way it looks. I didn't I don't know, I don't think it's my personal style to have the smaller version and wear it as a crossbody. I'm just not that big of a crossbody person, and I'm a huge tote person because I love being able to carry everything in it. So in this video, I'll share first impressions, a little bit about the bag, and then we'll focus on what fits. So a little bit about the bag. This is the dark stone. So I actually did a poll on my Instagram because I was torn between this and the, let me get the official name. It was the beige version, titled Refined Pebble Leather Brass / Ivory. And I really liked it. I thought it'd be more neutral, but the taupe I think just is a little bit different, or the dark stone, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely different than the bags that I have in my collection. And so I know I have a black tote. I have a Strathberry that's cream, and then I don't know, I really liked this one. And then the poll on Instagram that y'all participated in was 95% to get this one. So I just went with that, and I'm really happy that I did. The interior is beautiful, burnt orange, which I think also looks really good inside. For the exterior, before we look inside, let's go over dimensions. So the length is 13.25 inches, so it does fit a MacBook Pro, and I'll show y'all what it looks like in here. So 13-inch laptop fits fine. The height is 10.25 inches, so you can also fit your Louis Vuitton G Agenda. I've already tried. And then the width is actually kind of deceiving because it doesn't look too wide, which I love, but there's actually a lot of space in here. So the width is 7.75 inches. On the interior, or here, on the exterior, you have your shoulders, and this is just how it stands, which is nice. It keeps its shape. You have a keychain holder over here with the Coach tag. I normally remove these. I don't usually wear it, and I'll replace it with a different keychain or probably a bag charm. And then you have the Coach logo here, which I love the little subtleness. And then if you want to hide it, you can just flip it over if you're not trying to show off the brand. And then here is the interior, so you can see that C here. You have a button closure, and then you have two compartments. This is somewhat loose, it's somewhat tied down, but stuff can still fit through here. But what I love is that this middle pocket is deceivingly large, and I'll show y'all what I mean. You can essentially throw pretty much anything and everything in here, so anything loose, and that way anything like your planners and your bags don't get mixed around with a lot of things. So that's how I've been setting it up since I just got it in. But let me show y'all, because I think that's everything for dimensions and just an overview of the bag. So let's grab everything and I'll show y'all how I intend. So first up, I have my Louis Vuitton pochette accessory. This is my catch-all. So I have gum in here, a charger, my mouse for when I work on the computer, a stopper, ibuprofen, and just some hand cream. But literally I'll throw anything in here. I'll probably throw, actually I should probably do that now. Pens in here, just anything that I might need. And this is a pretty large bag. It's pretty narrow too, which is nice. and it actually fits in this middle compartment, which is where I've been keeping it. I'll show you what it looks like on the side, but I also really want to show y'all what it looks like on the bottom. So it fits here just fine. You'd still be able to close it, but I think I'm just, because it's going to be very bulky, since it's like literally everything that doesn't have its own SLG, I'm going to keep it in the middle. And so this is kind of hard to do one-handed since I'm using my phone to record, but it fits in here very easily. And you can just put it right there in the middle, and then see how it, like, there's still room to put stuff in here. This is why I'm saying this is so large. You also have another like snap closure pocket here, which I think I'm gonna throw my wallet in, and then you can close it up, and then you don't have to worry about anything falling out. So if you're like me, I try to be careful with open bags, right? Because sometimes like things can just easily fall. This is nice for all those little things so that they don't fall out, and you can keep a zipper on it. So we have that. It's also good for security too, right? To keep like your wallet and everything in here. And then that way if someone's trying to pickpocket you, it's harder to get to a zipper than just reach in and get something, you know, that you don't really want them to get. Of course they can if they want to, but I think it's just also nice for security. So we have that. This is my wallet. So it's the Chanel double flap card holder. So it just has 2 compartments, so it's a little bit thicker. Like I said, I think I'm just gonna throw it on or in the side pocket so it has its designated spot. And then they both fit in there. This is my Monogram Empreinte key holder, which has my car key in it. I'm not gonna take it out, but we'll throw that in here. This is my Monogram key holder, and this actually has my AirPods in it. So we'll throw that on this side. These are my sunglasses. So I just have some Chanel Aviators, and we're actually gonna throw this here so that way they're easier to grab. Actually, we're gonna put it on this side so that way the laptop can be on the side that'd be closer to my arm. Then I have my reading glasses in their case, so we'll put this in as well. And then I have my small Chanel cosmetic case, and so this just has perfume spray. I have the new Chance spray. Of course, there's like hair everywhere. Some hair ties, lip gloss, lip balm. And since it's about to get into spring/summer, I'm probably gonna throw some sunscreen in here. But I also have a compact mirror and just little odds and ends that I just need to like refresh if I'm like out and about. So we're gonna put this in here, and we're just gonna drop it probably like that. And so here's everything inside of here, just fitting nicely, plenty of room. Here are these 3 items. And then let me actually grab my agendas. Okay, so if it's for work, I likely will bring a GM agenda because that's normally what my work agenda is in. I'm still figuring that out. But my medium ring has been like my go-to on-the-go planner lately. And so here's what it looks like fitting upright. So this is a personal size agenda for reference, and it actually fits perfectly upright to the side. And you have plenty of room. And then the same is actually goes for the GM. So it fits upright, and you can keep it in your bag, which I love that it fits a GM as well. And then you can technically put like 2 in here. So I can put like the medium ring on this side. It's a little too much to put them both on the same side. They won't fit back to back. And then I think it's too wide if you want to use the closure when it comes to like double stacking. But I also want to save room for my laptop. So we're gonna keep the GM here, and then let me grab my laptop. So this is my current work laptop. So it's a little thicker. It's the MacBook Pro 13-inch. But here's how it slides in. So perfect fit. Again, fits the 13-inch very well. You can also put like the GM on the side if you want. Here's what that looks like. That might make it easier to close too. Yeah, I think at this point this wouldn't be able to close, but I'm fine with this if it carries like everything that I need. I could also probably maneuver like this over here. Let's actually do that since this is for the video. So if we like threw the smaller things over here, right, and have like distribute the bag a little bit better. Could probably make it. I wouldn't force it though, so I think it'd be fine like this for me personally, but you'd have to maneuver it in order to like, what if I did this? Use the snap closure, or if I threw this in the middle. either way, but you can fit all of this in here, which is perfect again for the work tote, and then also just for a casual tote. And then you can see like it's perfect size, it's so versatile, and that's what I really was hoping it would be, and that's what it looks like it's going to be, so I'm very excited. Yeah, for every day, because I won't carry my laptop on me too frequently, I'll probably just keep things like this. So agenda over here, keep all of those items that were originally there and there. And then we'll take out the GM because I won't carry a GM if it's not for a purpose. But yeah, this is probably how I'll like carry it like every day. And then I'll easily just snap close. And yeah, that is the Lana shoulder bag, what fits, how I plan to use it. I have my Louis Vuitton key charm that I was trying to fit across, but it doesn't fit too well. I think it's too big. So I think I'm just gonna have it here as a, just like a normal bag charm. Because like I said, I'm not a huge fan of these. So let's actually take this out. So I'm hoping to get something where I can do this because I really love the bag charms and how it looks, but I just love how this one looks against the taupe, especially since you have like that lighter color. But I think a lot of people just have it going from the clip to like in here because there's not an additional hook for the bag charms, and this one's too short. So I wonder if I use that chain, if I can just tie it, because like technically I just need to do this, but I think it's like way too condensed. Let me actually, okay, that actually worked out perfectly. So it's still kind of small, but we'll see. I really like this though, because I think it looks really cute. So I just took the other end, and so mine's actually like scraping, so ignore that. But I just used the little Coach holder and then just connected these two. And it's still secure on here, so I'm not afraid of losing it because like this is attached to this. So then I'll just turn to a key charm if this like pops or something for any reason. But yeah, I really like this. I think this is cute. So here's the bag with a bag charm. I might try out different ones, but I really like this and I think it's cute. So yeah, other than that, that is my new bag. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Other than that, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.